And we do live in a toxic world. And if you can't digest well, you can't detoxify well. And most of these toxins find their way through the blood-brain barrier into the brain, lymph, and lymphatic system. They affect your cognitive function over time. The master computer doesn't know how many fire trucks you sent anymore to the fire on Main Street. And now you have an immune compromise or an autoimmune issue where you send 100 fire trucks or one fire truck. The body doesn't really know how to respond to those immune events because the master computer is congested because you didn't digest well and therefore you didn't detoxify well. And your lymphatic system, like in Ayurveda, they talk about the lymphatic system, they call it rasa. And the study of the lymph is called rasayana. And that is one branch of Ayurveda that is studied exclusively for longevity. So their whole system of longevity was about understanding how the body takes the trash out, carries your immune system. And that's what your lymphatic system is doing. And breathing, as we began with, that diaphragm is the number one pump of your body's lymphatic system. And if that's not working well, you're going to have lymphatic compromise. And all these things will trickle down as a result of that.
I love the analogies that you use. They're so like, oh, it makes so much sense. And I know people are getting so much out of the conversation. When we look at these different systems and you talk about detox and we're in a toxic environment and, stopped eating certain foods, how does someone start to reconnect? Because there's so many voices and so many things that are pulling one way or the other. And we've gotten very reductionist. I heard a friend of mine the other day, he said, if you get a cold, if you get sick, many people think the first thing of what do I need to take? And he said, I would ask, what do I need to do? What do I need to change about my lifestyle that allowed myself to get here to where my body is not responding to things? And clearly there are things that we can take as well, but we've seemed to become very reductionist and a pill for every disease. And as you're bringing Ayurvedic medicine and combining that with science, how do you help people see to get this connection back with their environment, with their food,